controllers, and welcome to a new video. This video is my predictions for WWE Battleground 2017. Yeah, we just had Great Balls of Fire. This is the last pay-per-view overall before Summerslam, and it's I don't know. It feels kind of like but at the same time it seems good. Like, I don't know. We'll see on Sunday. Of course, I'll do a review. Might come out a bit later. Might be Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. But yeah, because I have some other things I want to do. But yeah, so first match up here on the pre-show, we have Ty Dillinger taking on Aiden English, and I swear they did this at I think it was at Backlash. I think they did this at Backlash actually. Yeah, they did do it at Backlash, so that's that's interesting. I honestly don't care. Man, I picked a bad day to do this. I really just don't care. That's just me now. But I think I'll go with Ty Dillinger. Really don't see what they could do with Aiden English. And Ty, they have to do something with Ty, man. It's like, he's pretty much not doing anything. Like, I assume they might do like a 6-man tag at Summerslam on the pre-show with like Ty, Sami, and if they break up the Hype Bros, like one of the Hype Bros, I don't know which one could turn heel. I want to say Mojo, but it's like I feel like they're gonna try to push Mojo as a face, like a really big face. So it might be Zack turning heel. Zack has been heel before, you know, back in like 2008 or something, like way back then, like when he was in La Familia with Edge and Kurt Hawkins, and then like a couple like years after when he was doing his single stuff, and then he turned face in like 2011, 2012 or something, when before the whole Embrace the Hate thing, when they just squashed him like a bug. But so I assume they might just turn Zack heel, so it would be like Sami, Ty, and Mojo versus Zack, Mike, and Aiden English, like at SummerSlam. They might do that, like just to get them on the card. I assume that's what they do. But yeah, so I'm going with Ty. Oh, you know what? Since like Mike actually beat Sami on SmackDown, I guess I'll just go with Aiden, just cause. So yeah, so next match here we have Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Baron Corbin, and I really don't know. Like in my Money in the Bank predictions, like I honestly I prefer what I thought of than like what they're actually doing. Like, I thought they would do like Shinsuke versus Kevin for the US title, and then like AJ versus Dolph or something like that, and then they would do Baron versus Randy, and then John would take on Jinder. Like, I feel like that would have been better than what they're actually doing, because it's just like, at this point I really don't care about half of these matches, really. I mean, we've either seen them before or they're just not that interesting. And this is like one match that doesn't feel that interesting. Like, Shinsuke obviously is like, you know, the best person on the roster, like the whole roster. I mean, he and AJ are like the best, period. But you know, it's like Baron is like matching him up against Baron just feels like, I don't know, like Baron's very sluggish, and like he's not like, I don't know. But I don't know who could win this match. I mean, I don't feel like Baron needs to win, since he already has the Money in the Bank. You know, he pretty much has a guaranteed WWE title match at some point. Well, he has a guaranteed WWE title reign at some point, so you know, that's that. So he doesn't exactly need to win, you know, in order to really stay relevant, or like him not being relevant would actually be beneficial, because like then him cashing in would be sort of like, you know, we don't expect it. But I don't know. I guess like maybe they want to do Shinsuke versus AJ at SummerSlam for the US title, so like, you know, I guess they would have to boost Shinsuke up a bit, so I'm going with Shinsuke. And also, you know, if this is like the opening match or something, I assume they want Shinsuke to have like a, yeah. And also because Kevin and Baron won on Tuesday, well, yesterday for me, but they won on SmackDown, so that means like, you know, classic WWE, like if you're on top on the go home show, you're gonna lose at the pay-per-view. That's just how it works. Yes, I'm going with Shinsuke. Next up here, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, and it is between the Usos and the New Day. And I honestly don't know. I think they might go with the New Day winning, then the Usos getting their rematch at SummerSlam or something. Because it's like, it's same thing with like Jinder and Randy. It's like you've already had your rematch. Like, you know, if we're going by normal sports and like I guess logic rules here, like you've already had your rematch. Why are you getting a third? Like a second rematch. Like that doesn't really make sense. I mean, if Randy beat Jinder at Money in the Bank, sure, okay, we could have the rematch. Or like Jinder had beat Randy at Money in the Bank, then we can have the rematch. But it's like Jinder's beat Randy twice already. It's like, what else could you do besides the Punjabi prison? It's like, I can't. But anyways, that's for later. For now, I honestly don't know. I really don't know because like both teams are like they're good with titles, you know. They like had titles for like almost 2 years, something crazy like that, and like well, not almost 2 years, like a year and a half, but and the Usos are their reign has pretty much like made the tag division a lot more interesting because at some point they just completely forgot about the tag division on SmackDown, like from like I before the Wyatt family won, and then like after the Wyatt family lost the title, like around that period, like just that period, they pretty much forgot about like the SmackDown tag titles, and then the Usos won it. I think after. I'm not sure. I don't even remember when they won it. That's just how much they were not caring. So like you know, the Usos have made the division sort of relevant again. So I don't know, like. I assume they're gonna go for the third match at SummerSlam, but I just don't. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna go with the New Day. Yeah. Next match here we have is John Cena taking on Rusev in a flag match, and I just don't know. Like, first off, it's a flag match, so it's like, I guess they pretty much like had all the matches already. Like back in 2015, they were like most of 2015, they were pretty much like just brawling all the time. Like it was, they've had all these matches already. You really can't have a normal match, so like just not have the match. I mean, why you gotta do this? Like I assume Battleground, the whole Battleground thing is that they're just like trying to make this sort of like some kind of like a war sort of thing between countries or something. I don't know, but. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Rusev because Rusev is love, Rusev is life. I don't even know what they could do with Rusev at SummerSlam. I assume maybe they'll just do John versus Rusev again, but I think they're gonna do John versus Jinder at SummerSlam. Like, I don't know. I assume they would do like John versus Jinder, unless they're not dropping the title off of Jinder, which you know I'll be perfectly fine with. But it's like you know, I don't know. Like they would need a marquee match, you know. Maybe they'll do like a Fatal 4-Way, because apparently like there was some kind of rumors and leaks and speculation and whatnot that like there's just gonna be like all the multi-man matches at SummerSlam. Like a bunch of matches are gonna have like multiple people in them. So I'm assuming they'll do Jinder versus Randy versus John versus Rusev for the WWE title. That way you can like somehow get the title on Rusev. Because instead of like beating Jinder, you know, I assume that might be what they could do. So I'm gonna go with Rusev here, but I don't know. I mean, then again, Rusev was on top on SmackDown, so I assume that would mean John is gonna win at Battleground. I'm gonna go with Rusev. I'll take this L. I love Rusev too much. Next match here is AJ Styles taking on Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. And of course, they had to like get the title on AJ on a house show just because I don't even know. Like why? What was the point? Like you had the match set up at Battleground, like you didn't have to do this. What was the point? Like really, what was the point? But, you know, whatever. Like, you had one more week. You could have just, like, continued with Kevin as the champion for, like, one more week. I don't know. But, yeah. Like, I would have gone with AJ winning it if, you know, he didn't get the title already. And I feel I'll just go with AJ winning now, because as I said before, I think they're gonna do Shinsuke versus AJ, and I think they're just gonna do a straight out like singles match for Summerslam, and not like a multi-man match. And if that is the case, like I like who would it be? Like just like AJ, Shinsuke, Kevin. Like sure that sounds good, but you know it's not as good as like just a straight out singles match between like AJ and Shinsuke. You know. But I'm gonna go with AJ on this one. I don't know what they would do with Kevin after this. I assume they just like they just pull a Randy and just like give him another rematch just cause. But yeah. So I'm gonna go with AJ. Next up here we have the Fatal 5-Way Elimination match to determine who will be the #1 contender to Naomi's SmackDown Women's Championship, and the winner will face her at SummerSlam. Is between Charlotte, Becky, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana. It's between Charlotte and Becky, honestly. Like Natalya, sure, like her winning would be good. Like then you could have like heel versus face, you know, and like Natalya really like she doesn't get her time to shine. Like she's a pretty good like technical wrestler. Like you know, Mike and like character wise she's like awful, but you know like in ring wise like she's pretty decent, you know. And like maybe she could be the one to dethrone Naomi, possibly. Like so like Natalya's sort of like my kind of wild card here, but it's really just between like Charlotte and Becky. Like just like on the surface, like the only two people really you feel like have a chance are Charlotte and Becky. And I honestly don't know. I feel like Becky's already been like SmackDown champion. I mean it's been a while, but still, you know, she's already been champion. And like I assume we've seen Becky versus Naomi already, or like something along those lines. Technically, we've seen Charlotte versus Naomi, but still, I don't know. I feel like they would have to do. I don't know, like, because since this is like, I would assume like no, if they were to just like have this match, like it wouldn't make sense just to have like a multi-man match at SummerSlam, because like I would assume they would do probably like a fatal 4-way between like Naomi, Charlotte, Becky, and Natalya. Like that honestly would make a lot of sense to me. Like that just sounds like a really good match. So like that would be something they could do. But I'm gonna go and like Charlotte, you know. I honestly don't know. I might just go with Natalya. You know, I might just go with Natalya. I'll take this L again. Like, I'll just take all the L's. I'll just take as many L's as possible. You know, so I'm gonna go with Natalya. She's sort of like the wild card. And, you know, like, if Naomi wins, then she can get, like, a triumphant victory over a heel. Then you can have it Carmella cash in on her or something. Or, like, Natalya could win or something. I mean, then, you know, like, if Charlotte or Becky wins, then, you know, if Carmella comes, you know, you can, like, she can cash in and, like, ruin everything, you know? But, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Natalya. I'll take this L. No, final match here we have is Jinder Mahal taking on Randy Orton in a Punjabi prison match, for the WWE title. And, Jinder, please be Jinder. Like, it's a Punjabi prison. Like, I assume there are rules for the Punjabi prison. I messed up that word there. I assume there are rules the Punjabi prison is that, like, the Indian that's involved in the matches can't win it. Because, like, Kali didn't win the Punjabi prison match he was in. And, like, the other one he didn't even have an Indian guy in it, I assume. Like, let me look this up real quick. Yeah, like, the first match was Big Show versus Undertaker. So, it was, he got replaced, and Kali got replaced by Big Show because stuff. And then, like, he lost the match against Batista. So, you know, an Indian pretty much, like, just by these rules, just an Indian would not win. But I just, like, Jinder just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want Randy to win because he's such a boring champion, you know? Like, his feud, Bray was just, like, Like, the only, like, memorable thing about that entire thing was the House of Horrors match. Like, and the fact that they had a bad match at WrestleMania. Like, that's all. That's all. So yeah, and then he lost to Jinder. So Randy's like a really dull champion, and like Jinder, I'm gonna go with Jinder, but I just don't know. I feel like somehow, some way, like Jinder might take an L, but I'm gonna go with Jinder. You know, I assume I hope they don't go for like another match at SummerSlam. I would not enjoy that whatsoever. I would just not. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Jinder here. And yeah, that's it for my predictions for Battleground 2017. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Fun fact: the pay-per-view is called Battlefield in Germany because apparently apparently that's somehow better. That's somehow better. Y'all just I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. For that, I'll be doing a review later on next week. I don't know, maybe Tuesday, because I have some stuff that I want to do. So yeah, but as I said, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Troll on, baby.